Good day, ma'am. Our artwork is all about a student continue to pursue his or her dreams even though in the midst of a pandemic. So 2 to 3 years ago, we are hit by a pandemic called COVID-19. It affects everything, not just the economy of our country but also the education of our future generation. And we are also one of that. During the pandemic, it challenged every student to continue their dreams because of the new modalities we are adopting, which is the online class, the module-based, or any platforms that is being used to deliver or to continue to propagate knowledge. With the help of the modern technology and the inventions of different applications like Facebook, Messenger, Google Meet, Zoom, or any other application that is being used to continue to give or to impart knowledge to the learners even though in the midst of the pandemic. Because I do believe that the only solution for this kind of situation is for the people to accept and try to adjust and adopt the new environment.
Visual elements are the building block of an art and design. There are 7 visual elements in total, which are the line, shape, color, texture, form, value, and space. So first, we have line, an essential element in art. It can be thin, bold, dashed, black, or in color. As you can see in our artwork, we use thick lines to outline our drawing, to mark the outer limits of the object. Second is shape. A shape is created by using a line and connect it from one end to another. In our piece, we used circles, squares, rectangles, triangles, and other complex shapes to add context to our artwork. Third, we have color, which is an exciting visual element to play around with the artwork because of the infinite amount of possibilities. We only have 8 colors available in our materials. However, we managed to paint completely our art through mixing different colors to create another shade of color.
Lightness and the darkness of color. We added lightness to some of our colors to create value and as dimension. Fifth is form, defined as a 3-dimensional object. We did not use any form in our artwork. Sixth is texture. We use texture and add depth in our art to add dimension to create a unique look to our artwork. Last is space. It is crucial to add breathing room to the designs. We add distance around and between the subjects and aspects of the illustration to allow us to imagine and roam free.
The term representation implies a description or portrayal of someone or something. This implies that the art object depicts something other than or outside of itself in the visual arts. Modes of representation are iconic and rely on ideas or symbols. Our artwork represents realism art since it shows the concept truthfully without artificiality and purely relying on factual knowledge and news. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused the most significant delays to education systems in human history. More than 94% of the world's student population has been impacted by school, institution, and other learning space shutdowns. This has resulted in significant changes in all aspects of our lives. Traditional education practices have been significantly disrupted by social distancing and constrictive movement policies. Despite the challenges that educators and learners face, online learning, distance learning, and continuing education have emerged as a miracle cure for this unbelievable global pandemic. Transitioning from traditional face-to-face learning to online learning can be a totally different experience for both learners and educators, which they must adjust to with few or no other options.
In arts, emotions influences us on a subjective and bodily level, influencing artistic analysis such as appreciating. In our artwork, our subject is stressed because of the new learning system, which is the online learning, because aside from learning from home, you have to complete multiple tasks and at the same time we have to do household chores.
Another emotion showed in our art piece is loneliness because of being isolated due to the pandemic. Our subject is also anxious with the pandemic since it's very serious and threatening in our lives. We have to keep safe and take good care of ourselves. And at the same time, we have to study hard and comply activities to reach our goals in life. Despite the pandemic, students still try their best to do well in schools while keeping themselves away from viruses.
Our artwork's intellectual meaning is related to the engagement of education and the COVID-19 pandemic. It tells the situation of a student in the new education system due to the pandemic. Because of the COVID-19, the education system has been disrupted, restrictive mass gathering and promoting social distancing. As a result, the government has decided to administer online learning for the safety and protection of every student.